Hi, my name is Brittany Keith, and I work in the Office of Graduate Admissions. Today I'm going to discuss some tips and tricks to help you manage your time while in graduate school. Time management is challenging, to say the least, but hopefully this information will help you guys keep it together over the next 2 or 4 years as you pursue your graduate degree. The first tip I'm going to share is to get organized. I cannot stress enough how important organization is to being a successful student. You probably dealt with this when you were undergrads, so it's nothing new, but it is important to keep track of all of your assignments and your deadlines so you don't miss any. One assignment can make all the difference to your grade. So I recommend using a planner, calendar, sticky notes, something to keep all of your assignments organized. As soon as your syllabi are available, get those dates, write them down, put them in your calendar, set an alarm, do anything you can to make sure you see them. I put mine on a sticky note. All my classes go on one note, and I do 1 month at a time, and I stick that to my refrigerator. There is no way I'm going to miss those dates once they're stuck to the fridge, because I'm definitely getting in there. So it's effective for me. But do what works for you. Also for organization, storing your notes in an organized and accessible manner. You don't want to be scrabbling for information when you're studying for a test or writing a paper. Instead, keep a dedicated notebook if you're a paper person, or a folder on your computer for notes for each class for each semester to save yourself a little time. Organization is key to keeping up with your deadlines and assignments. Tip number 2 is to understand your learning style. And this is somewhat controversial. Learning styles is the idea that students learn best if they're taught in a certain manner, and it's largely been debunked. Modern scholarship indicates that students learn best when taught in a combination of manners. So you might be wondering, why am I even bringing this up? Well, studying smart is always a good idea, and you as an individual may have a preference for one of these styles that you know will help you cram at 1 a.m., which hopefully won't happen, but sometimes it does, and it may come in handy to explore these options and know what you do best. The options we have here are auditory, linguistic, kinesthetic, and visual. Auditory people learn best through listening and speaking, so they may prefer lectures, audiobooks, repeating phrases out loud to remember them. I know when I was getting my master's in history, most of my classmates told me that they bought our texts on audiobook and listened to them during their commute to and from work and school. This is a great way to save time, and it makes sense for auditory learners. If you tend to zone out during lectures, maybe this method isn't the best option for you. Linguistic people, on the other hand, learn best through writing and reading. These people prefer note cards, annotations in the margins of their books, highlighting key phrases, etc. Kinesthetic students learn best through doing. They prefer labs, physical activities, and other hands-on approaches. And finally, visual students learn best through visual aids, such as charts, graphs, and other illustrations. And again, you may not just be one of these, or you could be 2 or 3 of these. So I encourage you to explore different avenues until you feel like you're really absorbing the information you need. There's no one correct way to study, so embrace whatever will help you learn most effectively and efficiently. Avoiding time sucks is our next tip. Time suck is just another way of saying distractions, wastes of time, anything that helps you lose track of time and procrastinate. We all have that guilty pleasure that we'll spend a couple hours doing without even realizing that time has passed. Watching reality TV, playing Candy Crush, mindlessly surfing through Facebook or other social media. You know what your guilty pleasure is. And that's okay. We all need to learn when to indulge ourselves in these things and when to be our best self and take care of business that's important. And you don't need to avoid these things altogether. Enjoying the little things is very important to your mental health, but know how to balance your time between the fun stuff and the stuff that has to be done. Tip number 4 is remembering to take care of yourself. Eating well, getting plenty of sleep, and exercising are the pillars of a healthy lifestyle, and we all hear about this all the time. And these can be especially hard to accomplish if you're always on the go, trying to balance your social, work, family, and educational responsibilities. But I cannot stress enough the importance of doing these things. When you're especially busy, Quick meals feel like fast food and frozen entrees are tempting, and while these are okay in moderation, don't allow yourself to create bad habits that will impact your future health. Likewise, snacking and studying go together like peas and carrots, but try to be conscious of what and how much you eat. For sleep, there's not much that I can say about sleep. Try to get 7 to 9 hours each night. Operating at half battery isn't good for you and won't help. And finally, exercise can reduce your stress levels and make you feel better. I know it's hard to find time for exercise, but you don't have to do a lot. A quick 15-minute walk to get your blood pumping can offer immediate stress relief on a busy day. And there are ways to make it fun. Engage your family or friends for a walk in the park or a game of tennis. In this way, you can keep your mind and body healthy while also serving your social and familial needs at the same time. And that brings us to the last tip, finding balance. As hard as it may be, we recommend striking up a healthy balance between all the different aspects of your life, work, school, social, and family obligations, and yourself as well. We know it can be difficult, but it is possible. Prioritize what needs to be attended to first and work your way through everything that way. Education is a great foundation for your future, so if something has to fall behind, try not to let education be that thing. Grad school only lasts a few semesters, so you can do it. Just try to enjoy yourself and learn as much as you can in the time that you have. So that's all we have for you today. In short, just try to use your time in a thoughtful manner and you will make it through this. If you find yourself struggling, a quick internet search of time management for working adults, time management for students, time management for parents, those could really help you. There are a lot of different methods that you could try, and there's something for everyone, so just keep looking until you find a system that works for you. So good luck out there. Feel free to contact us in the Office of Graduate Admissions if you need any help, and thanks for watching.